gender violence is a massive problem here in Canada, and there's evidence that it's getting worse. So when you're talking about maternal-child health, gender violence and adversity is one of those big button topics that has such a huge negative impact on maternal and child health and wellness, and we need to do something about that. My name is Kara Ross. I'm a health psychologist and an associate professor at Athabasca University, and I focus on maternal-child health, and I collaborate with nonprofit and community partners. What happens during pregnancy and early childhood affects mothers and their children's health across the lifespan. And being a parent is hard enough without having to deal with violence and adversity on top of that. So I really want to do work that's going to benefit those vulnerable children and families, because everyone deserves health and wellness and to live without violence. AVA, or the Alliance Against Violence and Adversity, is a cross-Canada initiative focused on women, girls, and gender diverse people who are affected by or at risk of being affected by violence and adversity. So it's a knowledge, mobilization, and a training platform geared towards getting the information out there needed to address violence and adversity and bringing down barriers between academia and community. I lead one of the AVA training platforms, AVA Online, and that's our online curriculum that's focused on providing information about violence that affects adults, adversity that affects children, implementation science, equity, diversity, inclusion, and accessibility, and makes it available to a broad audience, including academics, trainees, community workers, the general public, in order to get the information out there about what gender violence is, what its impacts are, and what we can do to prevent it. So there's often a collaboration gap between the people that do the research and the people that apply it. And when it comes to doing work that's impactful, bridging that gap is very important. So that's a growing focus of my work, is figuring out how do we bridge that gap so that the knowledge that we are obtaining from research is getting out to the people that can use it. If we're going to understand the nature of the problem, it's the nonprofits that are working on the front line that are supporting these moms and their kids. That's the information that we need to make sure that we're doing work with impact. Research should be informed by the real world, and it should be grounded in real world problems. And that's why the work that we do at AU and in research is so important, because that's what we do. We work to identify the problem, we work to collect the information, pull it together, identify the solution, and then figure out how to apply that in the real world.